The Philadelphia Eagles are headed back to the Super Bowl. The Philadelphia Eagles thrash the San Francisco 49ers. Basically, it was Philly's running game that basically you could pretty much say Jalen Hurts kind of like had the night off. He really didn't have to do too much, and Jalen Hurts is still a little banged up. Jalen Hurts is still a little banged up, but he should be fine by the time the Super Bowl rolls around. Keep in mind, you have 2 weeks to prepare for the Super Bowl. So at the end of the day, the Philadelphia Eagles proved that they belong in the Super Bowl because they proved beyond a shadow of a doubt they were the best team in the NFC. And who knows, in a couple of weeks, they get to prove and answer the question, were they the best team in the league, period. At the end of the day, they go on to face whoever wins out of Kansas City and the Cincinnati Bengals. But kudos to this Philadelphia team. Like I said, it wasn't even close. There's nothing to talk about on the 49ers side because they absolutely did nothing. I mean, they were completely shut down. I mean, Brock Purdy only threw for like 22 yards. He got knocked out the game. The 49ers basically ran out of quarterbacks. You know, nobody was eligible to play. In Philly, they just ran over the 49ers, and it got to the point to where, one of the players got put out the game. More than likely, he'll be suspended because he basically got besides himself. But kudos to this Philadelphia team. I mean, they proved that they belong in the Super Bowl. It wasn't no fluke. Just one more to go. Keep in mind, if Jalen Hurts wouldn't have missed a couple of games, the Eagles would have probably had a chance to go, 16-1. So maybe even undefeated, but not really. But at the end of the day, this has just been an excellent team all year long. Very balanced on defense, balanced on offense. I mean, they dominated that 49ers team. I thought it would be a close game, but like I said, history is not on rookie quarterback side for the most part. No rookie quarterback has ever won a Super Bowl. Philadelphia was too good, just too dominant. I'm talking about the Eagles were dominant. They thrashed. I'm talking about it looked like the 49ers didn't even belong on the same field with the Eagles, the way the Eagles just dominated the 49ers. Dominated them every step of the way. And then the 49ers kept getting penalty after penalty, and that further sank their ship. But we're not going to even, we're not even going to use that as basically a means to, man, we're not even going to use that as an excuse to dismiss what the Eagles did today. Excellent brand of football. I mean, I ain't gonna say it was cold, but the Eagles, I'm talking about, that was a dominant performance. I mean, if it wasn't for Christian McCaffrey, they would have got blanked. I'm talking about the 49ers. If you look at their stats, I'm talking about they got completely dominated. Completely. They didn't even look like they had any business playing in that game versus the Eagles. That's how good the Eagles was. And the Eagles are good enough to win the whole thing. A lot of people said that the Eagles, Town, I don't know, man. The Eagles, it's their schedule, and, it is the Philadelphia Eagles. Keep in mind, the Philadelphia Eagles won a Super Bowl not too long ago. It's not like it's been, 15 years since the Eagles last won the Super Bowl. And shout out to Jalen Hurts, man, and shout out to the city of Houston. Jalen Hurts is from Houston, Texas. So shout out to Shout out to the city of Houston, man. Patrick Mahomes is really banged up. If, like I said before, the Bengals have just had Kansas City's number, and it might continue. It really comes down to what type of packages and type of offensive scheme that the Chiefs have. Because, like I said before, you just wonder if they gonna call a lot of shotgun packages and basically for Patrick Mahomes, and maybe they will try to just see can they run the ball. They may run the ball more than throw the ball, but you never know. But yeah, man, that was a excellent game, man. That was an excellent game. This is the Eagles, if I'm not mistaken. This is their fourth trip to the Super Bowl, so they have a chance to be 2-2 in Super Bowls. And like I said before, they are good enough to win the whole thing. They really are. All right, so just wanted to get that in. So we'll talk more about it later on. I'll talk about the Super Bowl matchup later on. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.